Welcome everyone. In this video, we'll be discussing about the topic of image registration. Let us start by looking at the definitions. Image registration is a process of transforming different sets of data into one coordinate system. Since image registration is mainly used in medical imaging field, it is defined as image registration aims to geometrically align one image with another and is prerequisite for all brain imaging applications that compare images across subjects, across image modalities, or across time. Let us look at an example and analyze and understand why image registration is so important. Now, we are given with a glass slide of cylindrical masses suspended in space. And then we are given with a task of counting all such masses present in the given image. We are given a reference of horizontal cross section of the cylindrical mass and the vertical cross section of the cylindrical mass. In the left, it is the image in which the cylindrical mass are suspended. On the right, we have the top view and the side view of a singular cylindrical mass. Our task is simple. We need to find the number of cylindrical masses present in the image on the left. We can do it by correlation. It is as simple as that, but not as simple. Let us look at why. There will be no problem analyzing the top view, since the shape of the top view of the particle is close to a circle and almost all angular rotations of a circle mostly remain a circle. But when it comes to side view, since it is in the shape of rectangle, when we rotate the rectangle, the correlation data will also change. So we might not be able to find the side view which is differing from the side view which is provided as reference. Such cases happen regularly in most real life data. So how to counter such cases? First, let us check what are the different cases which might arise so that an image in one might not be mapped to the other. Let us look at them. Rotations, resizing, wrapping. It might be that the given image is present in a rotated fashion, or it might be present in a different scale, or it might be wrapped. Now let us take a look at another common example of image registration. Here we can see three pictures. The picture in the right is to be searched in the picture in the two. Picture 3, which is on the right, shows us that the picture 1 is rotated and scaled in such a way that it maps onto itself in the image 2. This is one of the most commonly used application of image registration, which is aligning a given picture to another picture. This is also similar to the applications we find in the medical imaging. Now let us start classifying the algorithms. Image registration algorithms are broadly classified into two segments. The first one is intensity based algorithms and the second one is feature based algorithms. We'll start understanding them in detail after establishing some basic terminology of image registration process. As said before, we have two images in registration. The first is called as moving image or source. The second image is called as a fixed image, a target or sensed image or images. What we basically do in the image registration process is we spatially transform the moving image and map it to the fixed image. We here note that the reference frame in the target is stationary, while the moving image will be transformed to match with the target. Now let us take a brief look at intensity-based methods. Intensity-based methods compare intensity patterns in the images via correlation metrics. Intensity-based methods register entire images or subimages. If subimages are registered, the centers of the corresponding subimages are treated as corresponding feature points. Now, we'll take a brief look at feature-based methods. Feature-based methods find correspondence between image features such as points, lines, and contours. Feature-based methods establish a corresponding between a number of especially distinct point in images. Knowing the corresponding between the number of points in images, a geometrical transformation is then determined to map the target image to the reference images, thereby establishing point by point correspondence between the reference and target images. Now, let us rephrase that in simple terms. We look for a pattern recognition using multiple points as a base for the pattern. It is similar to the handwriting recognition where we identify a letter based on the strokes and certain segments which are unique to each letter. We can also classify the image registration methods based on the transformations which we apply on the moving objects. Basically, there are two types of transformations which can be applied to the moving object: linear transformations or elastic or non-grid transformations. Now, let us take a look at some of the linear transformations which we apply to the moving object: rotation, scaling, translation, similar such affine transformations. Now, what are some of the non-linear transformations which we apply in elastic transformations? It can be radial basis functions, it can be physical continuum models, or it can be large deformation models. Let us look at some applications of image registration. Image registration is mainly used in the following fields and areas. The main area is medical image registration, where we use MRI and other picture data to match and search with available cases of diseases and standards to treat patients. And another important area is remote sensing, where we need to increase the signal to noise ratio for faint objects. Now let us take a look at both examples. The picture on the left shows that two pictures are transformed so that they align to each other. And the picture on the right, if we look at the bottom picture, we can see that there are mountains in a distance, but it is not clear due to the fog which is present. But by application of the image registration, we can extract the data of the mountains which are present in the backward, which is shown in the picture above. Now let us look at the MATLAB code. In this MATLAB code, I took the following picture as the base image, and the image which is shown now is considered as a moving image. This is the output of the transformation which is obtained by running the code. I will be showing you the live execution of the code. Now let us run the program. You can see that we are given to select the future points in the both images. Let us start by selecting the feature points. We need to select the corresponding pair in the second image. And it is a note that we should at least give a minimum of 4 points for the image registration to happen successfully. Now, after giving the points, close the point selection tool. Now, we can see that the image is warped such that both images align for the given region. Thank you for watching the video. The topic of image registration is a very huge topic, but I hope that this introductory and brief discussion about image registration will be serving as a pillar for your further exploration in the area of image registration. Thank you for watching.